What's a mighty good word, party folk? I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here up a bottom mile high on Lionsgate Portal 880. It's funny to say that. A little later in my afternoon, just getting through. I received some messages and then I recorded the last one. I always feel when they're really saucy, I don't want to post them, but I'm sure I'll post it. Anyway, my name's Armando. I'm the Mile High Priest. Oh, what it do? Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals. This is your they thought they ate court. They thought they ate court. I'm your effervescent, mercurial, bubbly, jiggly, wiggly, spicy, saucy, Akashic librarian, stellar informant, ninja warrior, divine messenger with your messages for your truth. Man, where are you going with that truth, huh? You're not going to go out and about and tell everyone, right? You're not going to go out and about and try to sell the word. You're not going to go out and about and try to suppose that the word is what will make you that quick buck, right? Maybe you've seen this go down. I'm burning all the sages, y'all, because I know there's a lot trying to bubble up to the surface, and while there are truths bubbling up to the surface, not everything is yet written in stone. Okay, so there's no need to really rush. There's no need to sign the dotted line. Just because you're going to tell someone a truth doesn't mean that this or that or all of these things will happen. Just because you're going to tell someone that you're in love with them doesn't mean that you're going to rush to the altar. Or maybe I'm getting so many things like the proverbial, wheel of fortune. Wow, monogamy, God's will, third eye, attractive. Y'all better chill out. I really, even though I told you to chill out, I honor you, I honor your path. I'm very grateful for our energetic exchange. Trust me, I'm getting out more. Trust me, I'm doing more. I went through these spiritual moments when I was younger, and then in 20, post 2012, I feel that has been a huge spiritual journey for me. And then a lot of the Kundalini activations began in 2019, and it's is it an activation after that? No, the energy is up and down, and sometimes it stays stuck, right? Is it up here? Is it here? And a lot of us are up here and here. It comes here too, right? Look, Oracle at the bottom of the deck. And then we had third eye, right? And the last message was all about coming from up, from being down to your heart center. And I'm guessing that this message is come down, come to the throat, and then into the heart center. And what that means is now breathe. The same thing with the opposite. If you're feeling the insecurity or non-confidence, or maybe you're both of these, maybe you both sense you feel very confident in one or many aspects of your life, but we were receiving in the last message, what if you're falling in love with someone and you can't really admit it? Or what if you want to change careers, or if you feel old but you want to do something, bring it down. That's your truth. Bring it here and say, damn, that's my truth. Never mind what's up here. How am I going to align with my truth? We'll move in it now, slowly, incrementally, right? Wow, we were talking about the North Node. Wow, and it'll soon move into that Pisces. The eclipses, the first one is in about 5 weeks. Full moon in Pisces, North Node in Pisces. Okay, and we're still in the North Node Aries, North Node, South Node Libra axis as we shift into the North Node Pisces, South Node Virgo axis. But we are starting to see where you do not belong, as in that is where you maybe have played out a lot of karma and shadow. Okay, what you needed to learn, that's what karma is. The lesson you need to learn. It's not anything other than that. We have comfort and realism. I'm sorry, my phone's down here. Well, crown chakra, we have that chaos card, right? And then we have crown chakra. So yeah, it could be that you're realizing a lot of where you put the mind, or where you give in, or where you have found yourself feeling secure within a crowd, within a group, within a friendship circle, or within a relationship. Like, it has culminated a lot of stress up here, okay? Or maybe this is just you seeing how your life is being played out and now how you want to align. It doesn't mean be like ultimately spiritual, but it means maybe you're just in alignment with more pulling away from constantly giving, constantly teaching, constantly telling, constantly wanting, constantly desiring. Now, you see over the last year, you're aligning with a truth that is beyond how much money, how many friends, how many lovers, or who you're married to, or like how much you all attain or how much you attain. You're moving beyond that and really aligning with this spiritual sensation after having gone through your checklist of values, of feelings. Wow, ginkgo. We have Mars and Uranus. Yeah. Wow. The truth. And then we have the moon and the sun, the moon, then the sun and the moon, blue lotus, intuition. This is, so you're having like a breakthrough moment. It does feel like meet me in the middle. Y'all, that song. I don't even know who sings that song, Meet Me in the Middle. I've heard it, trust me. Card number 39, breakthrough. So it's like the Ace of Swords. It can be frustrating until it's not, right? Until you observe, until you breathe, until you say, you know what, I'm done. That was the last person I needed to tell off. Oh, it's good. Party folk. This is the final boss. Okay, game over. And nobody wins in the end, right? Everybody cries. Everybody hurts sometime. Yeah. Karma. Look, lost strength. Okay. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening, right? That's strength. That's Leo. That's strength in the major arcana. It's lost number arcana 11, secret 11 in the Thoth Tarot. But it is the sun, it is Leo, and it is your passion, and it is removing yourself from all these thought bubbles and giving yourself a retreat from constantly thinking and overthinking and overriding how you feel and overriding your true desire and overriding the fact that if you just made little bits of incremental changes, or if you made a little bit of time in your day to give to yourself or perhaps to this relationship, that it would actually fruitfully in, what do they call it? And very auspicious. It's like, it's there, it's aggravating, does it have to be like, but when you are in operation, because of this breakthrough, and when you are in operation, on path in your truth is what I mean, operating in your truth and in unconditional love, and actually determining where you do not belong, as in you don't want to be there because that's not truly where you know you should be. When you start honoring all those things, it's slowly but surely, or maybe you just flipped it. If you're Aries, or you just flipped it. If you're Scorpio, you're thinking about it. But how much longer are you going to tolerate? How much more will you tolerate? Okay. We'll take these here that came out. The Sun and Success, and the Magus. At the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Discs, which is failure. This is Saturn in Taurus. And that's going along with the message, is that please don't sit too much in that space, okay? Don't sit in what didn't work. Don't sit in what you did, how much you gave, and how little in return you got. Don't sit in that, right? Will you sit in frustration? Will you sit in agitation? Will you sit in that headache? Will you sit in that migraine? Or will you admit that you have a brighter light to tend to? You have a brighter path to tend to. You're done with the BS. You were in your shadow. Did you learn about your shadow? Good. Now, come along. Get the F out of there. Come to notice where you are not being acknowledged, where you're not being supported, where it is just about mass and identity and who has the most accolades, or who's the most the most professional, or the most ready in line, or the next for promotion. Because you know what? You must honor that you created this. You must honor that the agitation is part of the creation. The agitation is what leads you to more creation. The agitation is what leads you to true creation, your truth. This is Mercury. Here we have Leo. Mercury currently in Virgo will retrograde in Leo, right? To now, here's the thing, is like, are you going to go back? And remember, you said that was the last person. Are you going to go back? Because there will be another chance, right? We have Moon in Taurus, we have Leo, the Sun, and then we have the Sun, Leo, and then we have Gemini, Virgo with a Magus. The Magus of the eternal gods, okay? So think less about revision, think more about is it provision? I think that's what I was trying to say. I'm like Googling. There you go. Think less about revision, more about provision. How much are you going to give? Who are you going to give to? Give back to you. Give it all to you, right? That's what strength is about. It can be frustrating if it's about the other. It can be aggravating if that one over there keeps aggravating you if you keep allowing them to keep you up here and keep you all misguided, right? Yeah, you do have that choice to see dark, to see light, to see your shadow, and to alchemize, to transmute, to breathe. Use the breath, right? Wow, the truth. Mercury says use the breath to get through agitation. Turn that sword upside to have your breakthrough, right? First, come to your heart, then allow that to be your truth. Wow. More Leo, Jupiter and Leo. There's tons of Leo here, wow. Yeah, there's Scorpio, Aries energy. A lot of this, it's like been ongoing since spring. The petty, the squabble, the insecurities of folks pretending that they are secure, right? But that's where you have seen where it has left you feeling that insecurity, right? Wow, 3 of Cups and 1 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah, okay, wait, yeah, like you haven't told someone the truth, or like someone tells you the truth, you continually tell the truth. They've told you like they like you, they love you, or they're in love with you. You're in love with them, but you won't tell them. There's a lot of like Scorpio energy there. And Mercury in Cancer as well, which is about security, and it's speaking the truth securely for your security, speaking the truth because you know the other is secure in their truth. Are you secure in your truth? And perhaps you both want to work together, or you're in work together, or you work together, or there's like passion, compassion, I don't know. God, a slice of sun got raw. I just want 3 cards. Okay, here you go. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. And then we had Death, right? Scorpio, Aries, yes. And then we have Pisces, Aries, yes. 2 of Swords is Moon in Libra. Man, it feels like very, just, yeah, move through it. It's like knowing intuitively where you're being guided, knowing intuitively where you're going, you're seeing what's ending, you're seeing what the beginnings, okay? Now until like what, the end of October. And then, yeah, the eclipse is in Libra after the full moon eclipse in Pisces. There's a new moon eclipse in Libra in the middle of October. Meet me in the middle. Maybe that's the middle point, right? Like, for me, it truly is, like, astrologically, timeline wise, you know, when I speak to Mercury, when I speak to Venus, they tell me that they're pushing Jupiter and Mars in this manner, right? And that you get these bursts of insight, like on these days of the portal or whatever. And then I get the like, get that the attraction is coming through. Like, if anything, this attraction, so whether you are being attracted to move through it, to come to finally see your like enigmatic, your animated truth, when you get that swift kick in the butt, or perhaps it's like the time from here until then is the coming together, right? The attraction, the finally you see, because look, finally you see without really having to see all of it, right? Moon in Libra, knowing the decision without actually knowing how it'll play out, right? But truly knowing that that's where the fun is, because it's this rebrandishing, re-solidifying, or the actual solidification. Maybe for some of you, this is the job, or like coming to feel more, or getting the promotion, coming to feel in your power. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe your magic will be, yeah, look, it is about mercantilism, right? But it is also about love. Sun in Scorpio. Saturn in Leo. We keep getting that Five of Swords. It really is about, again, it's the same message, acknowledging what you can step away from, let go of, what you can just observe, where you see that there are too many competing minds, or where you see that others who are not qualified are giving you advice, and you took their advice, but now understand, now rewrite, now redo, right? Realign, reassert yourself. Look, Ace of Pentacles, that is like the love pentacle, right? It's more so feeling that you can have what you want, especially or specifically in love and money. Again, earlier I got you guys work together, so maybe it's like it has something to do with work, and it has a lot to do, again, with putting things down that don't serve you and realigning with your proper service-oriented path. That doesn't mean like give up on your life. It means clear away all the muck. It means have your grown-up moment. It means get out of your own way. Six of Swords. It means stop relying on the same old. Six of Wands, I'm sorry. Stop relying on the same old, right? Now go through the gates. Or will you rely on the same old, right? That's what the devil is. Do you just rely on remaining, pertaining, not abstaining from this evil, okay? From the evil in your own mind, where you give your decisions away, and your crown chakra does this, like, I don't know, I'm just going to work. I don't know. I'm just going to buy another car. I'm just going to buy more. I'm just going to make more friends because, like, the other friends suck. So I'm going to go bother these people. Or do you want to just go through the gates because you know where you're going now? Wow, change of perspective. That fell out, right? Look, Knight of Wands. You're getting some rest, I know. You want to, like, have that grown-up moment. You are. Something about love. You're going from indecision, from the Two of Swords, to, look, I know why I haven't made the decision, even though you have been kind of like trying to get to it. Like, you're trying to get to tell, you're like, how do I tell this person? be cautious of be cautious of not taking time out. Be cautious about not resting, and be cautious of never saying no. Be cautious of saying yes too much. Be cautious of never letting someone know exactly that they don't belong in your life, or that they do, that you want them to belong. That can break spells, If you feel like, is there a spell on me? Is there a love spell? Is there a binding spell? Okay, good. Ask yourself that. And then from there, ask yourself, what is the spell? What is this binding work meant to do? It's meant to keep you pertaining to the same cycle. It makes you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over and over. Okay. And we all know what that's the definition of what? Insanity. Okay. But okay, good. You're going through that. And now how are you going to break out of that cycle? Okay. Like, you're there, by the way, because you have death and you have 2 swords. So even though you don't know that this is the flavor of the mood, you're feeling it. You're feeling it. You're feeling your way through it. You're like, it does feel like a freaking love spell. Okay. Because that's like, that doesn't allow you to speak up, right? Again, if we have the Hangman here, it's clearing away energetics, okay? Acknowledging that is part of the lesson, right? So that you can clear away karma, and you can clear away from the binding spells or the bind work, whatever. Now, see the truth, see your truth, see the simple truth. That's the breakthrough. And then release yourself, right? From the Hangman, Neptune. Start seeing the illusion, and then go through disillusion, and then go to your vision, go to your truth, then tell the truth. Wow, we go from 7 of discs to 7 of pentacles. And we're talking about all the chakras, right? Those 7 primer. Wow, and then we have the sun trying to fly out. Allow the light to neutralize, neutralize, right? Because then you can start to create your own magic. Where you suppose that others create magic on you. Now take that power back. Walk through the gates, right? Wow, the Emperor. Strength is taking, you're released. I'm giving away secrets, but I told you guys. The Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups, what? You go from that to that. Yeah, you start to see who's working with you and against you. 5 of Wands, pesky 5 of Wands, 3 of Cups, the good, the bad, the ugly, okay? The immature, the mature, and the gurus or whatever. End of an era. Wow. End of a cycle. Wow. You see the cycles. You see what you've been repeating. Okay. You see now how you can remove yourself. You see now how you can alleviate yourself and go from failure. Go from paying attention to cycles of failure to cycles of growth. Where can you grow? Not where you and others failed together. Now where do you grow? Now where are you successful? You've been telling me you're that successful. Then walk that walk, talk that talk. I don't care who gave you karma or what karma this, karma that. No. We're not gonna talk about that. That's bypassing. That's missing the mark, okay? What did the karma teach you? What did the karma teach you? ¿Qué es lo que has aprendido, okay? De el momento tóxico, okay? Who's the toxic one? If one's toxic, they're all toxic. That means if you are hanging out with if you're wow. If you're hanging out with the toxics, you better recognize that you're just as toxic and that you better go on about you. You better learn your lesson. You better go on about your business before you let these people ruin your business. Before you let these people run your business. Okay, you're gonna let this homie run whole business, or you're gonna let a homie run your business, okay? Run your biz. Oh my god, there's a card stuck on me. The cards are sticking. It's very humid in Denver. I'm like, where am I? Okay, look what the breakthrough card once again. Ace of Swords, air, Leo, strength, Aries, Emperor. It's been trying to come out, y'all. This is the decision, right? And the Queen of Swords. Like, you may have been through a lot of bad relationships. You may have had to let go of a lot of relationships. You may have faced the ultimate relationship buster, divorce. But like, look, you've done been through it. So why pretend that you're this small? Why pretend you are meant to be just dilly-dallying around with these immatures, okay? There's so much Saturn. We have, y'all, what is going on? We have Saturn in Pisces, we have Saturn in Leo, and then we have Saturn in Taurus. Learning lessons about greener pastures when you went down that path to the greener pasture and you found out that the greener pasture meant you were going to learn some lessons, okay? For you to really see that the pastures are green, you must fight these little immatures, okay? Freaking Mercury keeps showing up. Mercury's like, you better find out who's the good, the bad, the ugly, right? And then Saturn in Leo is that. Find out who's the good, the bad, the ugly. More so, find out who are the immature, bad, and ugly, and quit hanging out with them. And then Saturn in Taurus is. It was so nice and quiet before I started the recordings. Saturn in Taurus is like, you didn't. Now you know where you did not align with your self-worth, and that's what we've been working on. Saturn and Venus talking to each other. The Magus wants to come out. Wow, the Lovers once again. Well, the Lovers was in the last spread, so you do have many choices of what to walk away from. Damn, this Mercury in Cancer keeps coming out. Look, there are some relationships. Wow. Wow, we have Death once again, Scorpio. Yo, it's a Swords. And then the Empress tries to come out. Yo, what is up? There's like some kind of love story that I'm not going to go into. I'm not going to go into that. I got to get better about love readings. I mean, I don't really mean that, but maybe I just got to get better about how to shut them down, because I just think you're silly. I just think you're silly with some love readings, right? You're so cute. They do love you. They do love you, little one. Okay, look. Can I just give you the story? This is you've heard the story of this lovely lady, okay? Here they are tilling, working. Here come these scumbags, you know. Call them yoga teachers or call them bar flies. I don't know, whatever. Salesmen, salespeople, saleswomen and men, the salespeople of the world. You're over here. You're like, I'm a child of God in the universe. I'm working through my issues. I maybe don't walk and talk the same way you do, but I sure do know God. And then, boom. There's this like romantic storyline of like this soulmate quality of having to look at what you hold on to, the relationships that hold you from attaining and meeting the other person in that midst, in the middle, right? In that magic. And then here, understanding, here's another Saturn in Libra. What? Man, Saturn is alive and well. I ain't them. Okay. Go on a date. Get on with it. Start the new storyline. Get on with it. Yeah. I swear. Okay, but we're going to stop with the Ace of Cups and the Saturn in Libra. Like, we get it. We get it. We've all been hurt. Some of us have multiple divorces. So, like, it can be fun. It gets better. Look, truly, this is your moment to surrender to, I have healed. I must move on. There's love around me. There's love to be had. Okay, see it. It's just one little light, like, whoosh, okay, right? You don't really have to see it. You know it's there. You feel it. You've been told it's not there, and so you can't really see it because there's a spell on you. Okay, it might have been these friends. It might have been these barflies, these hood rats, these desert rats. Okay. What was the insult that I'm sorry. Scum. These dumpster fires right here. Okay. I'll stop. They're like, no, it's not real. Ha ha ha. And you're like, oh my God, is it real? Ah. And then see, dumpster fires, barfly 1, barfly 2, yoga teacher 1, yoga teacher 2. Okay, church member 1, whatever. Work, Florida man, work mate numbered 1. Here's the love. That's like, yo, you're healed from these dumpster fires. Do you know? Get back to your power. Get back to your confidence. 4 of Pentacles, okay? Boom. Attractor, attractive, manifester. Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus, okay? 10 of Pentacles, the end of an era. Mercury speaks, Mercury in Virgo. That is where we are right now. It is your time to call it quits. Where there are dumpster fires, slowly but surely you're making the decisions. Not everything's set in stone, right? No, but you will see the battle that you have fought play out. You will receive justice, whether it's your money, whether it's your court wins, because it seems like there are many different court battles between y'all collective. But ultimately, justice is here to serve love. If you don't know that Arcana 11 is truly about agreement and love, that those swords, okay, the 3 of Swords is truly learning lessons from grieving and mourning and leaving and not feeling abandoned. You are not abandoned, okay? You are not alone. You are not alone without God, Once you recognize that you are not alone without love, once you recognize that you can honor the truth, you can tell the person finally that you really do want to see where this can go. How about that for a love mo effing reading? Y'all, I should charge like triple for a love reading, because it's always the same reaction of like, oh, yeah, that's where you're at with love. Oh. That'll be $300 for a stupid love reading. Girl. Boy. Okay, so quit relying on your little girl and your little boy antics, okay? And go on about yourself, your business, your love, your business, your money, your inspo, okay? Your style, your flavor, your education, your spirituality, okay? Go on about it now. And have a great 888 portal, okay? Go on now. What you manifesting from here until the end of the year, you will see things come to fruition in your service. Woo! Sexuality comes out. Excitement. The lover's humor. I love it. Yeah, there's a lot of humor in this. I love being told I'm gonna get karma. I'm like, that is humorous to me. I love the way people handle spiritual consumption. It's quite psychotic. You know, I love that my style changes so much that what you see now is like a manifestation from years ago, and that I just love my life changing as I commit to my truth and the secrets, and as I pull back, and as I tell off the last person that needs to be told off, and and then I go on about my biz, you know, because that's my karma. Going about my biz. And my karma is to never care about you no more, because you're insignificant, baby. So collect it. You're not insignificant to me. But you know, comment, like, subscribe, something, I don't know. Come through. Come visit me in Denver. I'll give you a love reading for $300. I'm kidding. Y'all, what's good? I send you unconditional, brilliant light and love. Unconditional, tough love. And then unconditional, soft serve love. I really want some ice cream. And I hope that everyone has a wonderful time. We are in the midst of Leo season. Happy birthday to Leo. Leo, please, you're out of the Three of Swords. Okay, we get it. Leo energy is a collective. You've grieved, you've healed, you've learned your lesson. Maybe you haven't learned your lesson because you think that you're the lesson. So maybe come back to you and say, what was my lesson? Never mind that I was their lesson. What was my lesson? What were they teaching me? What were those barflies teaching me? What were those hoodlums teaching me? What were those hood rats teaching me? What was that snake oil spiritual salesman teaching me, you know? With their cute little glass sound bowls and their cute little speeches and their power moves, you know? What does that teach me about my power and my sound bowl? My little bowl. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.